on a ride. Some geese over there. I have a cool story about a house coming up on the right up here. That's apparently happened to multiple people, and I just found out last night when I was actually riding on this exact same path, way further than I'm going today, with my dad last night. He's actually done like a plumbing job at the house that I'm about to talk about. So I think it's that one. I don't know if you can, I can't tell what the GoPro's seeing right now. Hopefully you can see it, but it was either that one or if there's another one coming up on the right, actually it might be that one. I wonder if I can get a shot of it. It's really overgrown at this point. There used to be this church. Oh yeah, you can still see the church right there. It's right there. Creepy, dude. I would go and explore, but number one, let me get to the storytelling part. I think the bike path evens out up here so I can actually talk without sounding like I'm jumping up and down. I was walking down this path with some friends when I was a kid, and we were walking up to the church because I was showing my friends because it was this cool abandoned church. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Isn't this fucking something? Anyways, there's this cool abandoned church, and I walk up to it with my friends, and this lady comes out with a shotgun, and it was like, "Get out of here, you're trespassing." We're like, oh my God. It was the first time that's ever happened to me. And apparently someone else, one of my other friends, maybe he was there that day, but it just doesn't line up with the memory in my head. So maybe he went another time with other people and that same thing happened. But the one time that I actually did get into the church, it was so cool. It was like I was in the movie Silent Hill or something. It looked like this really decrepit old abandoned church. The ceiling, well, the basement ceiling, I guess, the main floor of the building collapsed down into the basement. So it had this really spooky, like out of bounds PS2 video game vibe. Dude, scenic spot number one. Let's take a look inside a book. Isn't that beautiful? There's a park I used to come to when I was a kid. Underneath the bridge over here, I might as well show you. I don't think the bike will get stolen in that amount of time. That would be something though, huh? Someone stole my bike with a excited face thumbnail, or a sad face thumbnail, a couple crying emojis. That would be something, honestly. I luckily don't live in a town where I worry too much. It really just depends on how overgrown it is, you know? Do I want the Lyme disease from a tick? Or do I want a cool shot? Cool footage? You know what? Just for you guys. Dude, cool little spot. Looks like someone's like maintaining this. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Isn't this cool? You can go all the way down to the water. I don't want to leave my bike up there for too long. Exploration time. Dude, don't be that guy, man, leaving garbage behind. Not very cool. Isn't this cool? Scenic. I guess the water went up to there at some point, that line over there. Cool. Guess you're not supposed to swim here, but it's not exactly stopping anybody. I remember doing it as a kid, and really any of the rivers around this location, you just smell like nasty river. Dude, fun fact about the graffiti mine up there. That dude, I don't know, he's gotta be one of the more popular, not popular, like notorious, dude, graffiti artists in all of Connecticut. I think he's under like most of the bridges across the whole state. Or at least in this area, I don't know. It's a real hot day today. I didn't even tell you the mission, dude. The goal, what I'm doing. Going to pick some blueberries for my grandpa. I got my vlog camera in the backpack. Just gonna see what happens. This that I'm riding on right now used to be a train rail. And when I was a kid, I went to daycare right in this building here on the left. They used to take us on walks down this when it was still like broken railroad and tell us stories about how it was haunted and spook us out. But now it's just an abandoned building. Okay, we're in the Blueberries, dude. Something about just taking blueberries straight off the bush, eating them. Should you wash them? Who cares, you know? There's a really decent blueberry bush farm here. Got the nets up for the birds. Look at this, it just keeps going. Look at this one, oh man. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Now I'm sure you're wondering, biggest question of the video so far, where's my hat, you know? It's in the shop, had to have some repairs. This is all CGI, what you're watching right now. My grandfather is off and away on a extensive, cool drive to Alaska, the last state, and he's been to all of them. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, man. So as he's away, I figured I would come and pick some blueberries for him, put them in the freezer for when he's coming back. So otherwise, these are just going to waste. These are the best blueberries I've ever had. I don't think you can get much better than like picking them right off the bush, dude. These are bushes, right? I feel like I'm gonna say the wrong thing the entire video, but these look like bushes to me. It would be really cool to have a blueberry bush at my house. I just don't see where there'd be a spot. I'm gonna go a bit down here to the Beyond section. Because I feel like this might be where, look at all of them on the ground here. Look at that. They're all over the place. I feel like these are where they might be. Look at this, we just got a bunch right here. I want to get like the big ones, you know, like the big juicers. Kind of made me a little uncomfortable to say that, but yeah, I'm getting a big bag of blueberries for my grandpa because he's a huge blueberry fanatic like myself. You know, it kind of blows my mind that there's people out there that don't like blueberries. I'm sorry, you know, it's like, yeah, there's better things in the world. It's not like it's the best thing in the world, but it's probably top 10. And it's not only just the blueberry. It's the things that you can make with the blueberries. Blueberry pie, blueberry pancakes, blueberry muffins. That's just a staple. Blueberry muffin? Look at the size of these ones. Huh? Look at the size of that. Blueberry scone. I'm just thinking of all the blueberry things that I could think of. They're just great. They're just 10 out of 10. Now, if we're rating on them, favorite fruits over here. Favorite of all time fruits. Blueberry's definitely not on that spectrum of favorite of all time. Okay, it is. It actually is, but there's a lot of really good fruit out there. I've met a lot of people in my life that for some reason have an aversion to fruit. I think it's more common for people not to like vegetables. I was never that kind of kid. As a kid, I would always be eating vegetables, raw, cooked, steamed, in a soup, anything, you know, any which way I was enjoying them. It was never like, you gotta eat your vegetables before you leave the table. I was never one of those kind of kids. I didn't like rice. Isn't that something? It's yellow rice. Whatever's in yellow rice, I don't like it, but what am I getting at here? So, all right, that one just exploded in my hand. That was just, I implore you to open your eyes to the world of fruit. I ate just basic fruits for a very long time. And then I don't know if it was a sponsor. I don't know what, I think sponsor, the definition of sponsor is when you get paid, right? There was a company that I worked with, and worked with, I mean, they just sent me boxes of exotic fruit for Instagram promotion. So I was never paid any money, but a lot of the fruits were quite expensive if you were to buy them So it was just a win-win. I got to try some new things. They got some promotion. People seemed to enjoy it. It was a win all around. But I mean, I tried some of my favorite fruit of all time for the first time that way. Go to like an Asian supermarket. Oh God. Oh, straight vinegar. Oh man, nothing like a rotten piece of fruit. Anyways, as I'm like hyping fruit up, try some crazy fruits. My top favorite ones. I remember it being labeled as a California cherimoya, but I'm sure they're growing those things elsewhere. But cherimoya, it's like a strawberry banana custard apple. I think that's the other word for it, is like a custard apple, but it has like a strawberry banana smoothie vibe to it. Sensational. I think I may be late to the party with these blueberries. I really can't tell because it kind of looks like there's some that aren't ripe, but they don't seem super big, but either way. Dragon fruit, number 2, dragon fruit. And yes, you can get dragon fruit at the grocery store where you live, probably. I mean, I'm sure not everybody watching this video has readily available dragon fruit. I've never tried frozen dragon fruit. I've seen that available, so hey, maybe that's good. I've seen freeze-dried, so I can't attest to that. There's not many freeze-dried things I've ever tried that resembled the non-freeze-dried version, but what I mean by dragon fruit at the grocery store, you can try that, but it's usually mid. It's usually not good. I've never been pleased. It may be because I'm excited about the dragon fruit. I'm not excited about the price. It's like $8 for one of those things. Sometimes $6, you can get them on sale. So at that price, I expect it to be spectacular. And a lot of the time it's not, you know. The dragon fruit that's really good is the ones with the red inside and the yellow inside. Harder to find where I live. If you can ever find those, absolutely magnificent. Another one that I don't think they have at the grocery store here, passion fruit. That is the most intensely flavored fruit I have ever tasted in my entire life, hands down. It's an explosion of flavor, you know? It's unlike anything I've ever had in my whole life. And 5 Gum used to have this flavor when I was in middle school. It was like, I think that the packaging was black and it had like, not rainbow, but like an orange, purple gradient on it. I'll try to find a picture and put it on screen right now, but that gum flavor perfectly encapsulated what passion fruit tastes like, but it's just like 10x the passion fruit, not the gum. The fruit is 10x from that flavor. One that I've oddly seen be more popular in grocery stores, you can get them in bulk at Costco at this point, dude. Golden kiwi. Golden kiwi is amazing. Don't sleep on golden kiwi. And I know this is gonna shock a lot of you guys, shock you to your core. You can just eat the golden kiwi. You can just eat it. You don't have to peel it. Just eat the skin. It's smooth. It's not like a green kiwi where it's like you're eating a pound of fuzz. I know, it's weird. It's a weird concept. But it actually, honestly, it's like, it makes it a little better. But I'll stop talking about that, I know. It's gotta be a cancelable offense to some of you guys out there. Eating kiwis with the skin? What's wrong with me, man, you know? Yeah, I wonder if anybody else has been doing this. I don't know who has free reign on these blueberries, but I'm getting vibes that someone's already pillaged a little bit here. Getting a big bag though. This is the progress so far. Let's go over to the good camera. This is the progress so far. Maybe about a pint. Getting pinty out here. Wonder if any of my grandpa's neighbors can hear me right now. That'd be kind of funny. You know how they say in CSI Enhance, you know, CSI blur it, dude. All right, listen, this is for Patreon only. We got the Moki cookies, little packs. So yeah, I guess, I don't know what I was really getting at before. Just try some new fruit, grow some fruit if you can. It's kind of late in the season to be doing that. Shout out to the berry pickers of the world. I don't know how you do this in direct sun too. It's a cloudy day, but you know, sometimes I just be eating fruit I buy from the grocery store, and it's like, gotta show some appreciation for the people who picked that. Hardworking people, man. Looking like some rain clouds ahead. That would not be good. Is this what the videos come by? We're gonna talk about the weather now. The weather forecast of the day, partly cloudy. The chance of rain. Let me think of some other fruits that are really fucking good. I'm kind of basic with the fruit too. I'm telling you guys to branch out and try some crazy things, but some of them are really wild. You ever seen what a jackfruit looks like? The durian? I never tried durian. I don't know, man. I just can't. That's the one that tastes like, or smells like dumpster juice. I don't think I could bring myself to put anything in my mouth that tastes like that, you know, or smells like that rather. Apparently really good, but you can keep that. Not me. That would be a funny YouTube video though. I've never seen anywhere selling it before you get excited, all right? You can probably order it online. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? 10,000 likes on the video, we'll try, nah, don't do it, please. Another fun fact about my grandpa's house is there's a lot of bears, all right? A lot of bears. He sends me videos all the time, bears coming through his backyard. So let's just hope that's not the case today. That would suck. I wish I could go back in time to when somebody told me the sound of human voices attracts bears and just delete it, you know, just didn't hear that, didn't want to know. Because in my head, if I was sitting here talking to myself, it would make the bear, you know, leave. Maybe I'll have to pay the blueberry tax, throw the blueberries violently at him and ride away on my bike. It'd be a pretty cool YouTube video, I guess. On film, blueberry thief bear. Dude, I'm sure a bear would love to go to town on this. I really don't understand. Like, I can't even comprehend the thought of that happening right now. I'd lock up, dude. I'd be shell-shocked. Wonder how, like, what's the % chance that the topic is gonna be about bears on a summer vlog with me? It's about a 90, oh shit. Not the GoPro dying. So my GoPro overheated and the Sony camera, I don't know, I think it just shut off at some point in the recording. You know, in hindsight, 4K resolution recording, rambling and picking berries for 30 minutes. You know, you learn something, all right? You gotta get good, but dude, these mosquitoes are nuts. They're all over the place. Stand still for a millisecond and they're on you. They're on you like glue. Check out the scenery. The guardrail spot. Iconic. I'd like to say, public service announcement. I think this is about where I planted that tree with my grandpa many years ago. And people still ask me occasionally, they're like, how's the tree doing? Yeah, it's gone. It's just not there anymore. This spot has always been super trippy. You get to this point right here, and it's just like you're on top of the trees. Big drop. I think I used to know somebody. He was a wild individual back in the rope swing days. He fell off, I think right there, or like over here. And I think he survived somehow. Broke his femur. That would be terrible. Just genuinely the worst thing ever. But anyways, I guess I wanted to conclude this video. All right, conclude this. Eat more fruit, dude. Listen, I was thinking to myself, I should have brought the blueberries to eat some. Cool B-roll action or something in this to end it off, but hey, man. Go outside, it's summertime. Good times, get baked, ride a bike. Isn't that just pretty? I don't even know what the GoPro's looking at, but how could it not be pretty? I have a couple more bike vlog videos planned, destinations to go to. So that's coming soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Some, you know, pro tip, bring some bug spray with you. All right, dude, this is crazy. I gotta get out of here. We're back at my house, all right? Mosquitoes are crazy. So I really don't know where the camera cut off when I was picking the blueberries, but really what I was just trying to get across there. I was also getting very blasted, all right? The mochi cookies. It got me. Pretty out there. Yeah, fun little time. This is just kind of experimenting with a bunch of equipment that I had to. I've done like a couple bike vlogs on my Patreon channel in the past, so I'm kind of learning here. This is the first time I've introduced like this camera, mixing it with this audio. Hopefully it sounds good. The past couple videos I've found it sounded really good, so yeah. Anyways, the point I was trying to get across on the video before, whenever the camera died. Hopefully it's a good majority of what I was talking about. Try some more fruit in your life, right? There's some really crazy tasting fruits out there, and a lot of them look scarier than they are. How does that have to do with blueberries? Fruit. That's That's where my mind went to, I guess. I really, really wish I could have a California cherimoya. Those are just so incredible. Just don't ever eat the seeds. If you ever get one, wait until it's mushy. Looks like you want to throw it out because it just looks so rotten almost. It's really squishy. Best time to eat it. It sounds gross. It honestly looks kind of gross too when you're eating it. The first time I had one, and the dude was like, wait until it's mushy and like it looks like you want to throw it out. And I did, and I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know. But it smells so good, and then the flavor is just out of this planet. But anyways, try some more fruit, grow some berries, get baked, and take a bike ride. Great day today. Thank you for coming along with me. And let me know if you want more videos like this in the future. Leave a like on the video as well, guys. That really, it helps me out. Just, do I gotta say any much more than that? Just do it right now. Do it right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay high, stay lifted, and stay snazzy. Peace.